Our next performer, before I started working here, not even, oh, never mind. Yeah. A former comic in residence. You may know her from all over the place. She hosted a bunch of the Women in Comedy Festival shows throughout Boston. She has her own regular show over at Tavern at the End of the World here in Boston. And also, check out unseencomedy.com. She provides a lot of the content on that. Let's welcome the delightful Phoebe Engel.
I was a woman before I started working with him. I swear, don't let my outfit fool you. I'm just from Maine. 100% what's going on there. I'll tell you a little more about myself, get to know me. I don't have time to get to know all of you, so we're just going to go with me. I have a really interesting day job, and I only do comedy. I went and got myself 2 degrees in psychology with a concentration in social work. Don't woo yet. And a degree in visual arts and sculpture, which is how I got my day job managing a liquor store. It's really what I do. I manage a liquor store, and I tell you this because lately, new thing, I've been getting hit on a lot at work. Yeah, it's been happening. Guy comes in the other day, I ID him, which is the custom, big part of my job. I ID him, and I notice we have the same birthday. And I was like, oh, that's neat, we have the same birthday. But you are 1 year older than me, you know? And he goes, oh, that means you're gonna be 30 next year. I'm already like, you are really bad at this. Just when I thought it wasn't gonna get worse, he goes, that's gonna be rough for you. Yeah, pretty bad. And you might be saying to yourself, Phoebe, maybe that guy wasn't hitting on you. Maybe he's just an asshole. A, I know that because he's white, and white guys are mean when they hit on you. It's true. Ask a white guy. And B, I know because he followed that up with, do you want to, I'll be at the pizzeria Uno's at 9:30 if you want to join. Yeah, gross. Which brings me to my next topic. Ladies, stop fucking the pizzeria Uno's guy. Because he thinks it works, and now he's creeping on me. Your fault. Enough of that. Wasn't as bad as a cat call I got the other day. I work in Fenway, which if you guys are familiar, it's a construction zone right now. I'm walking to work, guy yells at me, girl, you got the kind of body we Latin men love, and I really hope your boyfriend appreciates it. And I was like, that is a really long cat call. That is like 2 sentences and a conjunction. You have to pick like a part of that and yell it. You can't just yell the whole thing. So I was just like a, yeah! The cat responded to the cat call. I do have a boyfriend, yes, and he does appreciate it. Thank you. He's okay. I'm dating a divorced guy. Yeah, I'm dating a divorced guy. Just kinda. And I brought this divorced boyfriend of mine to a wedding earlier this summer. Now I know, I feel like I'm getting older, like I'm starting to know it, not because I've entered the divorced dating pool, but because this was the 7th wedding I've been invited to be. 7. And I'm starting to think I either like bookend a wedding photo really well, just like we'll put her at the end, or like they just need someone there to be drunker than the bride. Must be it. Anyways, I'm at this wedding, and I've got my boyfriend with me, and they're starting to say wedding things, you know, like, oh, Emily, he's stuck with you now. How clever am I? You guys are stuck. You're stuck together. I'm like, Trevor, you got that on lockdown. You locked it down. Good for you, buddy. And then people started drinking and asking me inappropriate questions. Like, Phoebe, when are you gonna get that one on lockdown? When are you gonna lock that down? And I was like, that phrase doesn't really apply to me. I already know he can escape. Tougher. point in my life where my friends are starting to have children on purpose. Which is weird. And it did happen for a little while. It started happening like 4 years ago. And so now I find that 39 is when this starts to happen. My friends start to bring their children to parties without asking. They're just showing on up. And I'm like, oh, you brought a baby? I brought a funnel. How are we going to do this? Yeah? And then you find out who your real friends are. They're the ones who let you hold their toddler drunk. So it's not that bad. You know? Like fun aunts, you know who you are, fun aunts. Yeah. And then like, fine, he passes out with his shoes on, I draw on him, I'm in trouble. Fine, sorry I drew on your baby. Stop inviting me places. I thought I knew how this worked. Speaking of not reproducing, I take too many drugs for that. I don't think I'm gonna have kids anytime soon. I like my drugs, birth control specifically. Yeah, I think my birth control habits really getting in the way of me starting a family, guys. I love this stuff. It's great. But sometimes I think it's a little unfair, because every single day, I have to take it every day, and I pop it out of this little package, and I look at it, and I'm just like, what a hopeful medication. To eat it, like, I want to get some tonight. No consequences. Fuck you, semen fooled you. That's how it works, you fool, you disposable fuckers. I don't think it's very fair. I think guys should have to go home at the end of the day, every single day, and just take a condom out of their pocket. Just look at it. And just throw it out the window. And waste their money like I do, because that stuff's still really expensive. I don't like generics. Okay, Obama, hear me? Anyways, and I also think contraceptives should somehow make men both fat and emotional. Because I'm tired of dealing with you dealing with me. I want to be like me, dealing with you, dealing with me, dealing with you, punching a hole in the wall while I lock myself in the bathroom and cry because we both somehow managed to touch each other's love handles at the same exact time. And we don't bring a child into this. Oh, God. More on the subject of not reproducing. I also took the subway here today. Let's talk about that. And they have this ad on the subway. It's like this big on the subway, has a pregnant woman on it. And it reads, "Be excellent. Give the gift of family. Donate eggs." Yeah. Have you seen this? It's sandwiched right between are you gonna kill yourself and don't you wish you went to college? The red line. Yeah, it's on the red line. Anyways, I see this pregnant ad and I'm like, that's pretty interesting and I'm pretty excellent. Let's look this up and see where it goes. Turns out I can make $8,000 every time I do this. I see some nods. Every time you donate eggs. Yeah, so much better than sperm. $8,000. And so I was like, sweet, rip up my degrees. New career for Phoebe, a farm. But then I read on, and it turns out you can never so much as smoked a cigarette, done a drug, or had a drink in your entire life to do this. Yeah, exactly. And so I just looked at the ad, looked around where I was, and then I looked at my phone where I looked it up. And I was just like, who the hell is doing your advertising? This is the subway. I am the only sober person on this train. And I am talking to myself. Jeez. I gotta go soon, but before I go, I want to plug Panera Bread real quick. I see some fans. I love it. I love a salad and a cinnamon bun in a sitting without being judged. That's great. Anyways, I went there and I got my meal and I got a beverage with my meal. I got a coffee and they're like, you can get with that beverage, a pastry item for $1. $1. And I was like, an additional pastry item, huh? Fuck it, this is America. If it costs $1, I'm eating that shit. Bring it here. And so I was like, yes, I will have a pumpkin muffin. I'm gonna have a pumpkin muffin. Because they're aggressive with the pumpkin. And the lady was like, okay, would you like a whole muffin? Or just a muffin top? And I was like, I don't want a muffin anymore. Thank you.
Phoebe? You have a second? Here's the down. Oh, and if you could do me a favor? Here's a condom. Could you toss that out the window?